Ladies and gentlemen, g'day, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Economics Mate, and this is World of Tanks Blitz, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the best camouflages that are currently in World of Tanks Blitz. And in my opinion, I think a lot of these are going to be obviously legendary camouflages, so I probably should say the best legendary camouflages in World of Tanks Blitz. And these are just my personal opinion. Personal opinion, I should probably say. Personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me in any way, shape, or form, but these are what I believe are the best legendary camouflages out there. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting off with, of course, the KV-1. Yeah, the KV-1. Believe it or not, the KV-1's got two legendary camouflages. It's got this one here, which I would consider to be an honorable mention, Dedicated Warrior. I quite like this one a lot. But this right here, and they call this camouflage the Ghost Camouflage. This, in my opinion, is the best of the two. Just look how cool that looks. I mean, oh my god, Wargaming should have more of these 3D style camouflages. They look absolutely gorgeous. Especially on this, considering that this is a historical tank, the KV-1. It was a historically significant tank for the Soviets, especially coming up against the Germans. The Germans were absolutely awed by this tank. They were absolutely like, what the hell is this? We can't penetrate this. And it was because of this tank right here. It was because of this tank right here in the Battle of Kursk, I should probably say. The Battle of Kursk is what enticed and what encouraged the Germans to actually create the Panzer IV, the Panther, and the Tiger I. They needed a heavy tank of some sorts with a big enough gun to basically penetrate the KV-1, and having this historical style camouflage on it just looks, it looks so good. And that is my number 5 pick, the Ghost Camouflage for the KV-1. Going up to tier 6 now, and we're talking about the Hellcat. And boy oh boy, does the Hellcat have a legendary camouflage. Oh my god. You know, there's a YouTuber called Every, and Every always advocated for a legendary camouflage for the Hellcat, because it was his favorite tank in the game. And boy oh boy, did Wargaming deliver. Look how freaking awesome this thing is. Oh my god. Talk about historical style camouflages. This would be higher on my list if I didn't have certain tanks that are my favorite, and I absolutely adore them. But nonetheless, look how cool this thing looks. Man, I just love historical style camouflages. They just make the tanks look so much better. I mean, look at this. You got the designation on the front, you got the camo net, you got the tent, wrapped up. You got, it's just so sexy. Look at the wrap. Look at the wrap on the gun. I mean, this is by far one of the best, or one of the most accurate looking historical style camouflages that are in the game. And that bulge there, that bulge that you're seeing there is actually a helmet. It is a helmet. So don't get any interesting ideas. I love this thing. This is so cool. I would highly recommend buying this camouflage if you still play with the Hellcat. And that's my number 4. Coming in at number 3 is, of course, the Tiger II. And specifically, the Tiger II with the Savage camouflage. Just look how good this thing looks. Oh my god. With the PBR, this thing looks... this thing, it looks so good. It looks so good. This is one of my favorite tanks in history, the Tiger II. This is such a good looking tank on its own, but coupled with this amazing looking camouflage with the I keep forgetting what the term is. I know it's something with a at the front. It's a Schmitz or something like that. I got to figure out what it's called. But it's that substance that they put on the tanks in order to deflect high explosive rounds. So it was kind of like their version of reactive armor, essentially, but like some kind of, it's like a paste that they used to use. Nonetheless, look at those designation. Look at that insignia. Look at those waves. Look at all these interesting little, these little trinkets and whatnot that they put on it. Yes, this thing needs some sort of 3D styling. I do agree with some people, it needs some 3D styling, but I mean, just look how cool this thing looks. It looks so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, if you have a Tiger II and you play it constantly, I would recommend buying this camouflage because it just makes the tank look so sexy. That's my number 3. If you disagree with these picks, by the way, tell me in the comments down below. And, yeah, let me know why you disagree with them and what you would put as your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks for legendary camouflages. And moving on. Coming in at number 2. It's the Borsig, the Rheinmetall Borsig. And no, it is not this pink camouflage. As much as I love it, it's not the pink. I love how it's called unexpected. Because unexpectable, because people do not expect to see something like this with this kind of camouflage. No, I'm not talking about the unexpectable pink camouflage. No, I am instead talking about this, the Tarnkappe. The Tarnkappe just, oh my god, look how cool this thing looks. This is one of the coolest looking and most funky looking, and not only camouflages, but 3D styles that you can get for any tank in the game. I know the Waffenträger has something similar. I know the Grille 15 has something very similar to this. But for me, this is the best looking of the bunch. This 3D model here just, oh my god. This is what we want to see wargaming. If you want to sell these kind of camouflages, I want to see more historical style camouflages with 3D model. None of this stupid, lollipop thing, like a shop for the Jagdpanzer E100. None of this ridiculous, sweet candy thing for the T62A. We don't want to see that crap. We want to see or that Stegosaurus thing for like the Concept 1B. Why? We don't want to see those stupid camouflages. We want to see camouflages like this. This is what we want. These style camouflages with these, beautiful, beautiful style. I love that little fence sort of thing. It's like to deflect HE, but it doesn't really do anything because it's just a 3D model. It's not really going to improve, your HE survivability. It just looks so cool. I love this thing, and this is why this is on my number 2. And you'll wonder why my number 1 pick is my number 1 pick. If you think this is cool, wait till you see what number 1 is. Now, before I go, though, to number 1, I want to have some honorable mentions. Starting with the first, which is, of course, the Fury. Now, the Fury does not actually have a camouflage that you can pick. It comes with the tank like this. This is the style that you get with the tank. The Fury, obviously, to celebrate the Fury movie. I love the way, in my opinion, out of all of the Sherman-style tanks, or the Sherman tanks, this is my favorite looking of the bunch. It just looks so cool. And that's my first honorable mention right here. Another honorable mention would probably be this one right here. The AC-4 Sentinel. With, of course, the legendary Aussie camouflage. Just look how cool that looks. Come on. Come on. As an Australian, I appreciate this from Wargaming, giving us the Australian, the country of Australia. There, the Southern Cross, the kangaroos jumping. Yeah, I love this camouflage. So another honorable mention right. Another very nice one right here is the Loza Sherman. Loza's Sherman, very, very nice looking Sherman. Again, it's got some awesome looking, standard style as it is with those model designations, and of course the information on the sides. I love this thing. This looks so, so cool. Again, this is as it comes standard. The Cromwell B, again, a nice looking tank in general, but very historically accurate. Well, not historically accurate, but very historic looking. I love this thing. Looks awesome. I think it drives awesome as well. This is great looking tank, and I freaking love it. Another one I absolutely adore is the Predatory camouflage on the T26E4 Pershing. Look how cool this thing looks. It looks awesome. I especially love that detail right there. But let's not go into detail because this is a PG-friendly channel, isn't it? I love this thing. This looks so cool. It's so simple yet so effective. And it's very much historical style as well. I love this thing. So, so cool. Yeah, very much an honorable mention. Another very good honorable mention is, of course, the ISU 152 with, you better believe it, the Hunter camouflage, which is very, very nice, but doesn't have really any 3D model whatsoever. And then, of course, the Tundra one, which is just awesome. There's the Hunter, there's the Tundra. The Tundra one, which is, of course, the one I went with, it just looks so silly with it, and I freaking love it. And that's the reason why I got it. It's so cool with the crane and everything. I love this camouflage, and very much an honorable mention It's not my favorite, but I freaking love it. I think it's so funky looking. And finally, my number one camouflage pick, legendary camouflage pick, is, drumroll please, the Tiger 1. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite camouflage in the entire game is the Tiger 1 with the Baron camouflage. Oh my god, as if you can't make the Tiger 1 any more sexy than it already is. And Wargaming goes and gives it this amazing looking camouflage. Oh my god. Look at the antenna sticking out. You've got the barbed wire on one side. You've got what looks like wrapped up wooden planks in order for you to get through sticky situations. And then, of course, you've got those extra bit of side plates on your turret. You've got the schmids or whatever it's called, that paste as well. It just looks so good. It looks so good. And, of course, you've got those marks of excellence on the barrel. Oh, my God. This is what I call a proper legendary camouflage that looks sort of historically accurate. And I freaking love it. This is my favorite in the entire game. Guys, if you don't agree with my choices or you disagree and you think that I made a mistake of some sorts, please let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video and gives you an insight of what I love best and whether or not you should probably consider getting these camouflages if you love playing these tanks. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for dropping by and thank you so much for subscribing and watching the videos. To all my channel members out there, thank you very much for your love and support. And, of course, a very special mention to my good friend and brother from the United States, the one and only Token Porn. The link to his channel will be in the description below. Go give him some love. Go show him some support. Subscribe to his YouTube channel because he definitely deserves it. And I want him to get to 1,000 subscribers immediately. He is amazing. He's supported the channel for such a long time. He's always supportive of me. And he even gifted 15 different people channel membership. What a freaking legend you are, mate. Thank you so much for your love and support. And to all my other channel members, you guys are awesome as well. Thank you very much. And without further ado, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Discord as well. It's in the YouTube channel description, or rather, in the description of this video as well. So go check it out. Without further ado, I'm going to leave it there. You guys have been awesome. Look after yourselves. Look after your friends and family. Peace in the Middle East. And, of course, stay safe on the battlefield. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all my Muslim brothers out there. Cheers, legends!